Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country. I am the real deal, Lanita's Gills Reaction. I want to thank everyone for joining my channel. I brought the price down, y'all. I didn't understand what I was doing, but I appreciate y'all joining the channel. Uh, Thank you for leaving your comments and hitting the like button. I appreciate it. But I want to get into the Idaho University students case and the suspect that they are allegedly accusing in the connection of the four students that was killed at the 1212 King Road. Or was it 1122 King Road? I'm just speaking out my head, okay? Now, for those who don't know me and they've never been to my channel, I am a reaction channel where you can come here and give your opinion and speculate on these cases out here, okay? My group has gotten together and allegedly came close to helping solving some of these cases. I'm not the person that ever wants to be right. I just want to help the ones who can't speak for themselves. Keep in mind that in these cases, these people don't have to be no kin to us. We don't know these people, but we do research on information, okay? I have, even from the news, pretty much, they has been speculating on what happened to these beautiful kids fresh out of high school, getting ready to get out of graduate from college and about to get them a job. Now let me tell you a little bit about Miss Kaylee. Kaylee wanted to uh Kaylee moved out the house. Okay? Because she getting ready to graduate anyway. Was she in the wrong place at the wrong time? Wait, no. Was she in the wrong place at the right time? Zaina, was she at the right place and the accused killer knew her and she knew him? Or did they not know each other? Madison, excuse me, was she in the right place at the right time? And Zaina, not Zaina, Ethan, you know me. I can't leave you alive. Or either I don't know you, where you come from. Now, people have been on this case since the beginning, and I'm the type that like to think. I'm a critical thinker. I'm a critical thinker. I like to think critically. I like to think, investigate. That's the kind of thinker I am. I'm a critical thinker. Now let's talk, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Why were those girls living in an unsafe environment? That's the first question I want to know as young ladies. Why was why were they so comfortable leaving doors unlocked, leaving letters around the house, outside of the house? Maybe that's what the person who owned the house got something to do with it. Okay, but putting their music on the outside of music box. That's a man. A man will think like that. Now, only time I did it is when I'm outside and in the summertime. And then it seemed like a dude is thinking for them. Why is it that I feel I think I can't feel? I think um, I really, really think that they had. I don't. Well, let me put it like this. I'm trying. I never seen nothing like this. I never seen no young people that safe letting anybody in and out their door like that. They going in and out the house like they lived in. And another thing I realized about the house, it seemed like somebody else owned that house. Seemed like somebody else in that house. Seemed like, why are they so comfortable? Comfortable, even though it's a sorority house. It's not a. It's not. I seen safe sorority houses. I seen a lot of safe sorority houses, but this one, now let me get in the criminal mind of this individual who came through the house. Everything is allegedly, y'all, okay? And it's an entertainment critical, it's a criticism coming and teaching. It's a teaching purposes also. When I look in, I checked the house out. I try to get in the mind of that, uh, of the suspect. Why did he choose that date? What made that criminal person, that suspect, choose that particular door? That door's supposed to be locked. Why did he? Why did he choose that door to come in? Is that door latch locked? Is it locked? Or do they keep that door open? See, I never seen women like that. And then when Kaylee, the police stopped, when the police goes to that house all the time, y'all. Listen, the police goes to that house all the time. And the police always giving them warning. Usually you'll call the homeowner. Those are young people. Young people make noise, party, play music, and all that kind of stuff. I got a problem with this case, and I wish an officer would talk and tell, talk to the public about their house. Police been out there to that home on King Road. forever. And never said who owned this house. He thinking that when he asked them, who's the you stay here, instead of, are you the owner of this property? And when they said yes, why he believed him? Once they gave them warnings, they shouldn't be at their house anymore. The second time the police came, he saw where the music was. Why didn't he let them bring that box in the house or disconnect like that? Why were they too nice to them students? People, the person who came in that house could have allegedly been living in that neighborhood. And Kaylee is the queen of the house. She the person that runs the house. Kaylee is, that's the way that the person is. Now, is it a drug house? Is it a heroin house? It could be anything. Just because they go to college doesn't mean nothing. They was too comfortable being in that house, y'all, and I got a problem with that. They was too comfortable. Yes. Bryan Kohberger was blamed allegedly. Allegedly. I believe he has been blamed for doing this to them. Listen, y'all. Just please listen to me out. For those who in this case, you got to be into this case to understand what I'm saying. Number one, that person didn't harm the dog. I ain't done. And I'm going to tell y'all in a minute why he allegedly didn't harm that dog. Allegedly didn't harm that dog. I'm going to tell you, once I finish, y'all going to freak out. Kohberger, Bryan. I'm going to tell you the reason why I think Bryan then allegedly killed those people. Don't trust what I say. This is just my speculation and my reaction. I don't think Bryan did this, y'all. I really think they got the wrong person. Number one, the reason why I think they got the wrong person is because, and I want everybody on YouTube into this case to please listen to what I'm saying. Allegedly, the killer hasn't been in that house before. Why I say that? He's seen the house before, but being through that house, he couldn't have. Because he left two people alive. He left two people alive. I had to think back. I had to think back. He walked past Dylan's room. Now, if he'd been in there before, he know Dylan. He didn't want Dylan. If this killer, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If he forced entry that came in the house on his own, somebody had unlocked that door for him. You cannot, I got the same door, y'all. You have to have that door unlocked for them to get up in there. They haven't showed us that yet. See, it's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. I didn't know was it forced, the entry in there, or did somebody open the door? I seen tape on the door. Allegedly, I'm gonna think that since the tape on the door, he forced entry himself in there. How long did he do that? Now I got a strange. Dylan is throwing me off, y'all. Dylan is the girl downstairs on the same level when he opened up the door. There have been two different stories that we heard from the beginning. See, people don't forget that we've been listening from the beginning. Yeah, they forgot. Dylan told two different stories. Dylan told two different stories. Dylan said the music was so loud we couldn't hear nothing. Y'all don't forget she said that. I'll never forget she said that. At the very beginning, Dylan said the girl lived downstairs where they forced into the house, allegedly, said the music was so loud, I didn't hear anything. But now on the affidavit, she said, I heard the dogs, Kaylee, playing with her dogs. Y'all, they room up on the second floor. Dylan's room is at the bottom floor. Dylan's room is not on the same floor with Zayna. Then she said, I heard Zayna was waiting on her food from DoorDash. She was in there listening to TikTok. Never said what medicine was doing. But at the very beginning of this case, see, somebody gonna get caught up in the courtroom. Hey y'all, when they had that trial, they gonna be caught up in that trial. Guess what? Bryan gonna be laughing at them. Bryan gonna be laughing at them. Bryan is more interested in going to court than anybody in this case. Now, Dylan, you said you didn't hear nothing at first at the beginning of this case. You ain't heard nothing. Now you done heard everything went on in the house, even seen the criminal go past you. You froze and you didn't call the police. A thief came in your door. A burglar came through your house. And you gonna tell me you too scared? Y'all better stop. All right, investigator, stop covering up for her. You gonna tell me you were too scared to call the police, but you weren't too scared to call your friend? That don't sound right, y'all. That don't sound right. It sounds like to me she don't trust the police. That's what it sounds like. It seems like they got a problem with trusting the law right there in that little circle. It seems like they got a problem trusting the law. That the owner of the house don't want them to call the police. Y'all, let me tell y'all some freaky stuff. I believe they got the rooms mixed up. See, first of all, we ain't heard nothing from the detective. We haven't heard nothing from the detective. We don't know what went on in the house. How is blood gonna be running on the wall from Zana's room? Have y'all ever seen anything like that? Blood dripping on the side of the house, coming out the room. Zana, if somebody putting out lies. See, that's why I want to hear the people. I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial. I want to hear the trial. Because if we listen to what's out there, this stuff sounds like they living in a spooky house. They trying to make it seem like it's a Amityville horror house. Y'all remember in the Amityville horror house how that brother went in there and killed everybody? This dude, he ain't no kin to nobody. What was his purpose of going in that house to kill everybody in that house but Dylan and her friend? Dylan and that girl didn't even stay in the same room. Dylan got her room and across the hall on the other side. The girl got her room. Now, did anybody sit for did anybody get tricked? Did anybody play a man? I'm going to tell you the reason why then I'm going to go. Only reason why Bryan Kohberger, I'm saying Bryan Kohberger allegedly didn't do this is because he has 3 sisters. Allegedly, he wouldn't kill his own sister. This is just only how the real deal is looking at it. He got 3 sisters on his own. And he killed 3 girls that terribly. I don't believe it, y'all. I don't believe it. I don't believe Bryan did this, y'all. That's why, that's why the attorney ain't got too much on him. Bryan don't even know what's going on. Who lived with Bryan in that apartment? Who was with Bryan before this happened? That's what Bryan gonna do. That forensic stuff, Bryan blood allegedly, I allegedly think that his blood was mixed up in there. Who did Bryan like that, y'all? Who did that? Why was Bryan in that house? Why was Bryan in that house? Why did Bryan kill that day? Why did everything was on 12, going into 12:13? Why did Dylan wait after being afraid that you thought somebody, you saw a burglar come through your house and you didn't call the police? Why did you wait to, wow, why did you go, what did you do? Go back to sleep? Why you wait till 12 o'clock to call the police, Dylan? Said Dylan. Y'all smart students. We're not talking to dummies. Y'all supposed to be so smart to I'm missing something. You waited at 12 o'clock the next day to call the police? 12 noon? From 4:20 something. I'm going to say 4:30. I'm going to give you a little bit more credit. 4:30. And then you got 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 12. Girl, don't you know you left dead people in that house that could have been saved? Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all. I think Bryan got caught up in some mess. I think Bryan got caught up in some mess. Is Bryan a dealer? Him and somebody else? Why? That house. Why did those girls protect themselves? Uh uh Kaylee didn't want them to know that men's be in that house. She shut that door on that boy face. We don't even know what kind of girls we dealing with here. She shut that door on that boy. For that boy opened up that door. When he saw the police, he opened up the door. Like, don't trap me in here. Was there a whorehouse? What was it? Women, y'all got to be careful out there, man. Y'all got to be careful out there. Y'all got to be careful, man. Making sure the doors locked and all of that. Y'all got to be careful, man. Y'all got to be safe. Y'all got to be safe, man. This your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill, y'all. I believe Bryan, if they got what they need for Bryan, let's shut the thing down. We ain't got to go to trial for killing all them folks. What you need a trial for? Prosecutors, I think they got it all planned. I really do. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.